All right, so we are day 2, going strong, starting pretty late today because everything in the morning was all admin work and just a lot of client communications. Not a lot to like really document. Today honestly isn't really a ton to document either, besides a couple of meetings we have later this afternoon. So I will be documenting a little bit of that, and then another sales call, and then so far that's it. But yeah, so that's so far the day, and just wanted to come on and like give a segue into day 2. A lot of these days will probably not be like super exciting because we're really focusing on the back end of our business. I will still be on shoots, still will be bringing you guys on our client shoots. We have a client shoot tomorrow, another meeting tomorrow. And so there's 2 meetings tomorrow, actually. We just had another one. And I will be taking you guys along for that. So just wanted to give a quick update on what's going on. And so that's pretty much it. Not too much else. Got to connect with AP today. We have to prep for our shoot tomorrow for Holy Athlete. So that's about it.
I'm so fired up about this.
No way.
Tell you about this in person. This is fire.
Bro, you gotta send this to me for tomorrow.
I did. Oh, it's already shared.
Oh, you're a
It's already
beast.
shared.
Let's go. Hold on, I need to get this live reaction. Holy shit. The VSL's done too.
Time with these shoots being like, what are we gonna
No, this is so helpful, dude. You need to, okay, you are going to be in charge of pretty much writing all of our client scripts if that's something you want to do.
I'm so down for that.
Because you already have like the system down. Like, I usually spend like a lot of time just doing that, and this is like incredible.
Let's go.
Bro, this is, I love 3.
Fuck that.
Hell
yeah.
You're talking to me. Bro, he's gonna love this. Okay, I'm gonna put this in Slack so he's ready for it. I'm gonna send you the VSL too.
Cool.
Incredible work, bro. For real. We're recording right now, so he's on. AP just wrote up some fire scripts. I'm recording right now. I just posted our day 1, so I'm recording day 2 right now.
Let's go.
Dude, fire. Okay, I'm gonna send you over. This is excellent. I'm gonna send this over to Tone through Slack, and then dude, holy crap, this is so good. All right, so just getting back from the meeting with the SEO guy, Asa. He was great. We ended up kind of going over how we can both help each other. He's got a pretty wide network of other business owners that can utilize our services. And then he was just like, hey, if you can also talk about SEO and maybe white labeling for us, we can offer a new service. I think that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, that's the plan. And right now, I just got off the phone with another business owner who runs a dog training company, and they just opened up and they're investing a lot into it. And I just talked to her about how important marketing is and getting the word out and running ads. And so we're setting a meeting for Thursday. And then DM from yesterday wants to start with a monthly contract. And then after that goes well, our guarantee goes through, she wants us to pay in full for the next 6 months. So I have to work on that agreement and send that over. All right, we are about to write a proposal for our client call tonight. So we had a bunch of calls yesterday, but this is Aaron. I'm gonna write a proposal for Aaron in his landscape business. Seems very receptive on the call, so it should be a pretty smooth transition to having him work with us. But before that, I also need to send over the invoice for this coming month of Delaria Salon. So that's the plan. Something that I am currently learning as we continue to grow the business is I'm not really struggling with the connection with the clients, and I'm not struggling with knowing what services we're offering. I feel like I have that pretty dialed. I need to work on our sales process. We have to follow up a little bit better, and overall just like push a little more, because I feel like sometimes we tend to be too passive and like almost let them just say no. But I want to be a little bit tougher on the sales aspect. But something that I am really needing to dial in is as soon as a client says yes to working with us and signs a contract and pays, I need to be better about the back end and showing exactly what the next steps are. I think I do it pretty well manually, like I manually explain to them what we're doing in an email, but I want to automate that process where we have a VSL in play, we have all of the systems and that's like a repeatable thing, because I think a lot of the time we tend to customize things for our clients too much, and that makes it a lot harder on the back end of like making sure everything's set correctly. So I'm working on that right now as well, because I'm going to send Dollaria Salon the agreement for them to sign, and then because I updated it for she's paying for 1 month, and then she's going to pay in full as long as we deliver on our promise for this first month. And so I want to make sure that the back end, after I send all that, after she pays, when she's ready to pay, she just texted me. As soon as that's done, I have an email automated to every client moving forward that it stipulates what the next steps are. But it's just tricky when you customize things for your clients. I want to do that continually, but at the same time, I also want to know how to like kind of work around that too. So it's just this tricky thing I'm learning, and I don't really have the full answer for it yet, but I'm in the middle of kind of figuring that out and going forward. I've built a great reputation with exceptional craftsmanship and landscaping, hardscaping, and the kind of work that stops the scroll. And we really want to utilize a lot of before and afters for visual storytelling for people to, understand and want to purchase your services. You told us you want to scale and not just document your work. So to actually grow and scale, we need to do two things. We need to post organically on your page, and we need to post with strategy, not just spray and pray. We also want to layer in paid advertising in phase 2, and we'll talk more about that later in the slide here. All right, if you're a videographer and you are not using AI in your business, you're definitely missing out on a lot of time efficiency and a lot of skills that you probably don't have. And I'm not saying to replace your entire business with AI. I am a huge proponent of human skill utilizing AI as a skill. So what we do with most of our clients, pretty much all of our clients, is we actually we'll go into Claude, and we have specific projects for each of our clients. And what I do is to start each project, especially when we have someone on board with us, is we prompt the hell out of it. So I do like a voice recording, and I literally talk about the business owner, the business, and everything. And I talk to Claude like a human being so that it responds like a human being and it understands where to go from there in the project. Once we're in the project, I create sub-projects where, whether it's create engaging captions that are optimized for 2026, create me a proposal for this client, create me an ad system, like all these different things within the project already. And Claude will understand the project and continue to learn the more that I prompt it. So just look into, honestly, if you're like a videographer or a video agency, like look into using Claude. Or if you're just a business owner, like look into using Claude, because it does not just give you like a yes man, like, oh, like, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Like it will literally argue with you and like, no, I think this is the best way to go. And then there's like this learning phase in it where it'll literally dive in like hours and look at your clients' competitors and go into like what you should use as a strategy. And then once you get it, don't just use the first thing it gives you. Like go into it, use your brain, don't shut off your brain, use your brain and customize it. But it gives you so much time to save that you can kind of go in and start using that as a template and going from there. It's so much more effective that way. All right, update on the sales call with Aaron. I think things went well. I think I moved too fast in the presentation though, so I need to slow down a little bit. He was not a close, but he is a warm lead for us now, so we're gonna follow up with him next week. I think he sees the value in the service. We wanna do a pay in full, save him some money, and we just kind of compared like what it would be like for him hiring a content creator who is inexperienced versus hiring a team that has done this before. So I think he understood the point. I asked him, I was like, does everything make sense? He said, yeah. So as long as he's aligned on it, we have the opportunity to follow up with him. He's in our CRM now, so next week I'm gonna follow back up with him and just see where he's at. He said he has some big projects already booked out. So, I think it should be a pretty good alignment together. Hopefully he's open to working together. But I still want to like push a little harder. I think I should have asked him like, because when we finished the call, he was like, yeah, everything makes sense. And then he was like, I just need like a week or two to think about it because we have some projects coming up. And I just wish I'd have been like, hey, like, what do you need to think about specifically? We're on the call now. Like, what can I help you with since you know, we're here. And I should have said that. I should have slowed it down instead of just accepting that, you know, accepting that. So I don't know, a little disappointed about it, to be honest, because I worked pretty hard on the presentation and just a little discouraged. But we did set another meeting with another business owner we've been in contact with the past 2 months. So that's good. And that's just good momentum for us continuing to go through the week. So got shoot in the morning with our client, meeting right after that, and then dial in some more work in the afternoon. And then after that, we have another meeting for the Mystic Dog, the dog training facility. So there's a lot happening.